Bro, you need to stop being shy, and this is how you do it. Number 1, read How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Apply everything one step at a time. You're gonna read that book. As soon as you read something that you think you can apply to your real life, stop reading, put the book down, and apply it in real life, whether that be the next day or, online as you're sitting there. But try to reapply that into your real life so that it kind of sinks into your brain. It's kind of like practicing your homework after you learn the lesson. That's what helps you firm that knowledge into your brain. Number 2, which kind of leads to this, practice small steps first. Start conversations with the cashier. Start conversation with someone in the line next to you waiting. Start conversations with someone at the gym. And make sure you relax and you're breathing when you're talking to people, and try to, read the room. If they don't like talking to you, then just say, have a nice day, and continue. It's not that big of a deal. No one's hurt. You're fine. They're fine. They just didn't feel like talking. For whatever reason that may be, whether they don't like you or whether they were in a rush, they weren't going to talk to you. And so learn to read those cues and find people that you want to talk to that will talk to you. Number 3, approach people you find attractive. Now, this is the next step in the process, but if you find someone attractive, go up to them, relax, breathe. And you don't even have to say anything special. You could literally just say, hi, I thought you were really pretty. I thought you should know.
You're really pretty.
And then dip. It's not that big of a deal. If you don't want to get their number, that's fine. If you do, if you're that confident already, congratulations. You shouldn't be watching the video, but whatever. Ask them for their number or ask them to hang out sometime. The worst they can say is no. Yes, that's cliche. And sure, they can assault you, but the worst they can say is no. And you walk away a better man that way. A little tidbit, if you know you're going out and you're going to socialize, watch something funny to kind of prime yourself so that you're in a funny state of mind or a humorous state of mind before you actually talk to these people. It makes it easier for you because you're more relaxed, and easier for them because you're going to be funnier, you're going to be witty, a little quicker. So it's a lot easier for both parties. Number 4, become genuinely interested in the other person. Try to ask about things that both of you guys find mutually interesting, or try to be intrigued by things they find interesting and try to figure out why they find it so intriguing, if that makes any sense. Ask them things you're actually curious about. Don't just ask questions that you don't care about, that you just want them to talk to, and listen to their answers. I mentioned this in a previous video, but you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. They should be doing most of the talking, at least at the beginning of the conversation, or at least at the beginning of the relationship. Ask them questions you're actually interested in. And if they ask you about themselves, first, that's a good sign. They probably are interested back. And second, not gonna say try to keep it short, but try to keep it so that they continue talking. Try to jump off what they said, so that way they keep talking about themselves, because honestly, people do really love talking about themselves. It's actually kind of surprising. And if you don't find that person interesting, like at all, you have 2 options. First, continue trying to find something interesting about them, whether it be something about the way they act or like the way they talk. Or, this is obviously always an option, just stop talking to them. Just say, have a nice day. I was nice talking to you. And then you leave. Or if you're too scared to do that, then try to find some friends. I don't like the way this sounds, but be like, yo, just call out to them, pretend you hadn't met them already, and dip that way. And a little bonus tip for this point, try to learn everyone's stories. And that way you can use that first to understand who they are and to get a better idea of how you guys can complement each other, if that makes sense. And you're bound to learn something from that story anyways. Number 5, find an environment where you share common interest. Here's some ideas. If you like anime and comic books, go to some conventions. If you like health and fitness, go to the gym. You can do some yoga classes, hiking groups, things like that. If you like reading, find a book club. You can go to the coffee shop, a book coffee shop specifically. Use these places not to specifically find friends, but to do what you genuinely enjoy, and the friends you like will end up coming to you anyways, especially if you've applied the other 4 principles in the video. So I just thought that was something you guys should know. Peace.